after Batman and Robin happened, Batman died for a very long time. And then the director of Memento and The Prestige said, hey, I'm going to direct one of the best Batman films ever made. Batman Begins. So we're finally into the movies I've been wanting to talk about because I love the Nolan trilogy. The Nolan trilogy is my favorite Batman movies. This is my third favorite one in the trilogy. Yes, I do like The Dark Knight Rises better than this one, but I'm not saying this is a bad movie. But if I had to pick my least favorite, it'd be this one. I'm not saying this is a bad movie at all, because Batman Begins is an awesome movie. I have the Steelbook. That's an awesome Steelbook. That's just Batman and like being Batman. That's an awesome Steelbook. I love Batman Begins. It's definitely one of my favorites. I mean, I enjoy watching the movie. So I haven't watched it in a while, so it was really good to watch Batman Begins after a long time. And you know, I really like this movie. It's just a really good movie. And I'm going to tell you some history about it. So when this movie came out in 2005, in June 17th, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And Batman, and like me and my dad, I remember going to the theaters on one day and we're like, let's go see the new Batman movie. And me and my dad just had the best time ever. Like, we enjoyed watching it. Now we have a tradition. Every year we just pick out a movie and me and him just go and watch it. Now we do that a lot more. The channel and everything, we do that a lot more. But every year there's that one movie that me and him just go and see and we like. Like this year I have to admit Dirty Grandpa. But we're not talking about that. Batman Begins. So Batman Begins is literally what the title says. Batman Begins. So this movie stars Christian Bale, Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Gary Oldman, Michael Caine, and what's her name? Emily something, who is the girlfriend, whatever. And you know what? She's... There's a reason why she got recast in the second movie. But, we're going to talk about Batman Begins. I'm not going to spoil the whole thing, but I'm going to do a few spoilers. So yeah, Batman Begins, when it came out, it was a big hit. Everyone loved it. Everyone liked the dark tone. Everyone loved Batman Begins. And you know what? It's a great origin movie. You get to learn, you actually get to go deep down into Batman. Think about Michael Keaton's Batman. Like, we never got to really go deep down into his character, learn lots about Bruce Wayne. The first hour of this movie, whatever, is literally just him training and learning Liam Neeson, and then the Ghostly Shadow people. I keep saying the Ghostly Shadow, like the Shadow Group people, I forget their names. But either way, like Ra's al Ghul, whatever, being Liam Neeson and everything, that's just amazing. Liam Neeson does an amazing job as his trainer. And Christian Bale, you really feel for him as Bruce Wayne. When he's the paparazzi, whatever, he's all kind of like a douchebag, but no one expects him to be Batman. That's why he acts like a douchebag. Then there's Bruce Wayne when he's in his Batcave, and he's smart, he's the detective, and that's what I love about him. And then when Bruce turns into Batman, Christian Bale is Batman. His voice, I think it's perfect. That voice is really just Batman. He talks like this, hockey mask, like that kind of stuff. I like the voice. It really fits to Batman. I love how he's in the shadows. Like, it is a dark movie. Gary Oldman as Jeff Gordon, perfect casting. All the mustache and everything. He's a great little sidekick to Batman. Whenever they have great chemistry off of one each other. It's perfect casting. Morgan Freeman as Mr. Fox. He was great as the guy who was giving him like the wrestler, well, not wrestler, the big Batmobile, the best Batmobile in my opinion. I love the Batmobile. It's like a huge tank pretty much. It's awesome. And then our villains, of course, Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul. I love the scene at the very end when they're burning down his house, whatever, and he's just talking to him, and in the background you just see everyone throwing the gas, setting on fire. I love how that scene was filmed. They're just talking to each other, they're both looking at each other, and everything around him is just burning. I love how that was filmed. Liam Neeson's perfect as this guy. Like, you really feel like he's an evil dude. He's a good villain. And Scarecrow, when I was little, that scared me. Every time when he put the mask on, like he turned on the gas, and he like all turned evil, whatever. And the scene where Batman becomes like a demon, whatever, that scared me when I was little. The scene where Batman, he's hanging upside down, and the guy's like shooting everywhere. He's like, "Where are you?" And he turns around and he says, "Here," and he grabs him. That scared me when I was little. Like, this movie creeped me out when I was little, but I loved it because I grew up with this Batman movie. This was my Batman movie. I grew up with this movie, and of course when The Dark Knight out came, I lived through that. This is my Batman. I did watch Michael Keaton when I was little, whatever, but this was my like first ever experience with Batman. This is what made me love Batman, and I gotta give this movie a lot of credit for it. This is the reason why I'm reviewing this movie. This is the reason why Batman. Now, again, this isn't my favorite movie of the trilogy. We'll get that to The Dark Knight. But I very, very much enjoy this movie. It's a great origin story, and it's definitely worth watching, and a good steelbook as well. I am going to give this movie an A+. Plus, honestly, it is a perfect origin story to Batman. This movie might be very cliche, it might not have a lot of Scarecrow, but it's Batman. This is his origin story. We're going to delve deep into Batman. This is his story. This is the beginning of Batman, and this is why this is a great first movie. I'm leaving that in. Anyways, my next review will be Superman Returns. Yes, I know we just got a great review, but now we gotta go back to crap. I do not like Superman Returns, but you have to see that next week on Tuesday or Sunday or Monday, one of those days. Anyway, guys, you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys. I did.